Well,
to you as a band member?
You know, a lot of people will ask if Resurrection, you know, has anything to do with a religious sense or anything like that, you know, and it really doesn't. We kind of look at it more as a rebirth or a second chance.
Yep.
Because with everything that had gone on with us, towards the end of the touring cycle for the self-titled record, things were kind of falling apart. We weren't having as much fun anymore. We weren't really vibing with Kevin Talley, our drummer at the time. We knew that we needed to get off Roadrunner Records to do what we needed to do as a band. You know, we just felt we had a ceiling on us at that point, and we were only going to be able to get so big and do so much, and that wasn't good enough for us. You know, we needed to shed that skin and get with something new. We needed to get with labels that loved the band, you know, and that's number one. With Roadrunner, there were definitely supporters at the label, you know, people that loved us, Monty Connor, you know, Amy, people like that, but it doesn't really matter if the higher-ups don't love the band, because then anything, you know, people that loved us asked for is just shut down, and so it wasn't a great working environment for us in that way. We're now with Ferret Records here in the U.S., and Nuclear Blast is doing us in the rest of the world. It's totally a different vibe of just enthusiastic people who are interested in building the band, getting behind the band, saying yes to ideas we have, things like that, and so pretty much simultaneously when we got word that we were going to be releasing Roadrunner, things were going to start happening with Ferret. That's when we started finding out that, or maybe it was vice versa, that Andals wanted to come back to the band, and that for us was huge. Having Andals back just brought the family vibe back to the band and got us all in great spirits again. So because of that happening, because of the Roadrunner thing happening, just stepping in to write Resurrection was like a resurrection for us. That we felt great. The band's vibe was at an all-time high. The tunes were coming out great. Everybody was excited about coming to practice. Everybody was excited about the material we were writing. And we just felt alive and on fire again, and knew that we were going to make something great. And so therefore we felt that the title was really fitting to what was going on. It was a resurrection for CHIMAIRA, you know?
Cool. Working with Jason, how was that?
Totally awesome. Sukov, I was definitely apprehensive at first, just because I'm a routine guy. I like Ben Schigel. We've been working with him since all of us were in high school. We went to high school with the guy, you know. It was cool, but we just decided we wanted something different. So we went down to Florida, his studios there, and did like a week of pre-production, and then a month later went down another week just to test him out. You know, we recorded some demos with him and things to see if we liked that environment and liked the way he worked, and we loved it. You know, he's just a super crazy guy. Have you met him?
Yes, I lived in Florida, so I've hung out with Jason many a time.
Yeah, you're nodding your head in a way like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and he's actually from Connecticut, so
you know,
whenever he comes up here, you know, I always see him. So
yeah, he's a total sweetheart. He's got a bad case of ADD, you know, but he's a complete genius.
Yes,
and you know that. I mean, absolutely phenomenal guitar player, absolutely phenomenal singer. You know, and it was just cool. It made everything fun. We were down there, and you know, he's just joking around all the time, and just kept everybody in good spirits. And we knew we were doing something great because we knew his abilities, and if he liked something or if he had an opinion about something, we really took it to heart because you know, we respected his decisions, and that's why we decided to work with him. And I definitely think we'll work with him again.
Cool.
It was a great time for us.
What did he teach you as a guitarist?
I don't know. I never really even thought about it that way. I guess there were certain parts where he would say, as I was like recording a riff or something, he'd stop it and say, "No, do that over and give it more life. You know, give those little vibratos more definition, more feeling and stuff like that." And I'd be like, "Oh, okay." An example would be song 2, Pleasure and Pain. The pre-choruses are that's how I'd play it. He'd be like, just bend the fuck out of them, you know. So it's a